Hello. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, Prabal. I am giving you microphone and video access. Hello, Samriddhi. Welcome to the session.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Neha. Welcome to the session. Good to see you, Sonal. How are you all?
Good, ma'am. Safe from Corona.
Yes, stay safe. Protect yourself, your family. First, yourself.
Everybody.
Yes, everybody in the house. So please introduce yourself by the time more people join in so that you know each other also in the classroom. Can we have your introduction, please?
One by one, all, ma'am.
Yes, so you begin.
Okay. This is Amrita, Prabal's mother.
Okay, perfect. So tell us about Prabal. How old is he and what is his
Uh,
implant age?
he is right now 2.5 years old, and his
Okay,
implant is 2.5 years old, and his
right.
implant age is 1.5 years.
Oh, very good.
Yes. And he's doing very good, ma'am.
Huh.
Yeah. After going to play group, after joining
Mhm.
the play group, he has
Yeah.
started so many things, new activities, uh,
Okay.
new kind of understanding, listening,
Very
new kind
nice.
of behavior has developed. It's a good development. You can see. Yes, ma'am.
Good. So is he going to play school?
Yes, he's
As
going.
very good. Good. So can you introduce yourself, Samriddhi's mother?
Hi, this is Suman, Samriddhi's mother.
Good to
Hi.
see you.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Neha, we can hear you. So
Hello.
Neha, maybe you can
Can you
introduce yourself.
can you see me?
Uh, no, I can't.
I can see you, but I cannot
Yes.
see Ritu madam.
I'm not getting how to do this.
Just click on the
Okay.
video button. The way you've clicked on the microphone button, same way click on the video button.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Hi Shama, welcome to the session.
Yeah, hello. This is the first time I'm attending. Today I figured it out how to attend the class.
Well
So,
done. So nice to see all of you. That encourages me also. Good. Can you introduce yourself so that everyone else knows about you and your child?
yeah, sure. My name is Shaima. I'm living in Dubai. My daughter is now 10-year old. She has a cochlear implant, and 1 year she has a hearing aid. She has been implanted in United States.
Okay. Very good. Nice to have you on
Okay.
this platform from Dubai.
मैडम की आवाज नहीं आ रही. मैडम आपकी
Am I?
आवाज नहीं आ रही है.
Uh, can everyone hear me? If you
हेलो
can say
मैम.
yes.
Yes, yes.
Sonal's mother, check your volume control because everyone else can hear me well. So, what I'll do
हेलो.
is I request all of you to mute your microphones
Can you
so
see Ritu
that
ma'am?
please tell everyone if you can see me.
Hello guys.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Can you
Good.
can you see Ritu ma'am?
Yes, everyone can see me.
Ritu ma'am, we cannot see.
Check
रितु
your
मैडम ने
video.
नहीं आवाज भी नहीं आ रही, पर इनकी आवाज आ रही है,
I can hear you
कस्टमर की आवाज।
well. Sonal's mother, I can hear you. So I request all of you, those who have introduced yourself, to mute your microphone so that we reduce the background noise coming from your places. Hello, Sri Kranti.
Hello.
Good to have you on in this
हेलो,
session. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hello. I'm Dr. Shrikranti. I'm gynecologist. I'm in Bhadrachalam right now. That is in
You're from?
Telangana. I'm from
Okay.
Telangana, Bhadrachalam.
Okay. All right.
ये आ गई, क्या लिखा
Yeah.
है?
Very
I
nice.
cannot see
Good to
Ritu
have you
ma'am,
here. Sonal mother, we can hear
आवाज भी
you
नहीं आ रही।
loudly. Please mute your microphone.
Yeah. Sure.
Requesting all of you to mute your microphone so that we reduce the background noise. Yes, thank you so much. Sri Kranti, can you please mute your microphone?
It's already been done.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, good evening once again, and glad to see you. Since we are all locked up in our houses, I think this is the best way to learn new things, and apply these things at home only. So, I've taken this topic on experience books. I'm going to do a poll here, which you will see on your screen, which says, would you like to have the session in Hindi or English? So you will have this poll on your screen. Option 1 is Hindi. You can choose if you want me to do this session in Hindi. Option 2 is English. So whatever democracy rules, whatever you say, will proceed like that. So you can choose between option 1 and option 2. I hope everyone has voted. Wow. So each one of you want me to go ahead in English. Perfect. Very good. Okay. So today we'll talk about experience books. First, we need to understand what are experience books. Anyone has got any idea about experience books? So you can unmute your microphone and speak. And once you finish, you need to mute it.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, I can.
Experience books are the experiences we collect in a copy or a book with the help of pictures or some words and
Mhm.
anything related to that incident or that picnic or any outing, any festival, anything which we mentioned, the memories which our kid can remember, can talk, we can talk about that incident or picnic or anything. We collect it on paper, on a copy, that like make a book.
Right. Okay, so in this session, what we will understand is the detail about what are experience books, why do we need to make them, how it can help our children, and then we will see some samples of these experience books. So we'll be starting from understanding what are experience books. Experience books are personalized stories because here the child is the main character of the story. Any book which we see in the market, there is a main character, and the story revolves around that. So, in an experience book, our child is the main hero of the story. So, why we need to, what more we can do through these experience books is that this creates an interest in the child towards the print and the picture. These children, if you want to create their liking for the books, experience books is the best resource to do that. It is very rewarding and exciting for the child because it is related to that child. The child enjoys seeing his or her own picture and they want to read it again and again. Imagine, I'm just giving controls to the other people also who are joining in. So please excuse me if I just pause for a few seconds because I'm doing multitasking here. Yeah. So welcome Lokesh to the session. We've just started with we introduced ourselves and we've started with what are experience books. So they build the foundation of natural development. See, by now you all understand that why talking to these children is important and how the more we relate to them with these natural uh, experiences, they pay more attention and it helps to develop listening, speech, language, and literacy skills. So, experience books are fun and they are engaging and highly motivating for everyone involved. So, the question comes, why do we need to create experience books? Anyone has got any question that what are experience books? You can raise your hand if you see there are options. Next to the poll, there's an option of raising your hand. So I can pause there and answer to your query. Or you can type in the chat box and ask your question there. Or you can unmute your microphone and ask questions. So as Neha also Prabal's mother said that experience books are related to some events. So events means the experience of the child because child is the hero of that story. Now the question comes, why do we need to create these experience books? How can it be done in an interesting way with a 10-year-old? Okay, good question. So when we come on how to make experience books, I will show you some experience book for the older kids also. I have some samples with me, so I will show you all those. At the moment, we are trying to understand what is an experience book. So the next one is why to create experience books. Why? Because we need to create an interest in the child about reading a book. Most of these children, when you pick up a book, they may not like it. That I don't want to read a story book. But if it is a book about them, they will come running and they would like to see their pictures. And the best part is they will take that book to every other member in the house and show it to that person that look, I'm there, look, I'm there. So it's a very good way of telling stories. And when a child is interested in listening to his her own story, this leads and this gives you an opportunity to create verbal communication skills in the child. It helps you to develop good listening skills. and transfer the skills into the storytelling of other books. This also prepares your child for reading and writing stories, because a good reader is a good writer. You can't be a good writer if you don't have good reading skills. You can only have good reading skills if you have an experience of reading n number of books. We were told that you need to read at least 10 books in a day. 10 different books in a day. So that's the kind of information the brain needs to have good vocabulary. And good vocabulary means good writing skills. So if you have older children as well, you will see that their classmates, or maybe your child, the older child, is a good writer because he has a habit of reading books. So this gives an incentive to read a book. Then practice receptive and expressive language. I hope you all understand what is the meaning of receptive language and expressive language. Do you all know what is a receptive language and what is an expressive language? Or do I need to explain? So you can just type in that explain please, or you can just type in yes, we know.
इंटरनेट नहीं आएगा इंटरनेट.
Okay, Shama says yes. Anyone who says no, I will pause and explain, otherwise I'll go ahead. Okay, Samriddhi's mom says explain please. Receptive language means the language which your child is able to understand. Suppose I'm saying, do you want milk or do you want juice? So if my child is able to understand this question, that becomes the receptive language of the child. And expressive language of the child is which he can speak and tell. So if the child says, I want juice, that becomes his expressive language. So receptive language is something which he understands, and expressive language is something which he can express verbally. So an experience book gives you an opportunity to create both kind of languages in the child. Receptive language, if suppose you made an experience book on trip to say zoo. So if you pasted certain pictures in it, then you are building a vocabulary for animal names. You are building vocabulary for animal homes, because we are clicking pictures of, say, birds for nest, lion and den, and so other houses. Then you are creating a vocabulary for food they eat. You are creating vocabulary for the experiences the child had. Maybe child was sitting in a mini bus which takes around the zoo. There is a fountain in the zoo. There is a water body in the zoo. So all these things will add up to make a good receptive language of the child. And similarly, when you are asking child, oh, remember what you saw? You saw lion. Where was the lion? So the child says, oh, lion was sleeping in the den. So that becomes expressive language. So these kind of books encourages a child to have develop both kind of languages. Does that help? Does this answer helps to understand what is receptive and expressive language? Okay, now let me ask you a question. So I will create a poll and ask you a new question. See, these are the fundamental questions, and if you understand this, this will really help you to understand the stages of speech and language development. My question is, does a child have more receptive language or expressive language? So option 1 for you is receptive language, option 2 is expressive language. So choose one of them. So which one a child, are they equal?
No. No.
So you can write if your answer is they are equal, because I haven't added an option 3. If you feel they are equal, you can write in the chat box they are equal. Otherwise, you can choose option 1 receptive and option 2 as expressive. Everyone has sent the poll, done the poll? Okay, let me show you the result. So most of you say option 1, that's receptive language. And some of you have gone for option 2, expressive. Okay, Prabal. Technically, just imagine, think about yourself as an adult. It's always the receptive language which is more than expressive. Now think about yourself. Let's forget child. Do you know more? Do you have more information stored in your brain than what you can speak? The answer will always be yes. We know more, but most of the times we are not able to express to that extent. So receptive language is always more than the expressive language. You know, sometimes we are even able to understand a third language, but we are not able to speak at all.
Yes.
We see so much print information about third language. You know, we see some French words, we see some Italian words in movies. So we understand what they mean, but we are not able to express. Similarly, our brain has so much capacity for receptive language, and it's always more. Is that clear? That receptive language is more than expressive language, and what are these languages? So
Yes.
experience books helps us to develop both these skills in the child, and this also allows an adult to capture opportunities to feed in language and reinforce incidental listening and learning. Do you understand the meaning of incidental language?
No.
No, I heard a
No.
no. Okay.
No.
You all need to understand that the latest research, it's a proven white papers that 95% of the language learned by humans is incidental language. That means incidental means which a child is observing around in the environment. Only 5% of the language is learned through a teacher when you are sitting and learning something. Whereas you always feel that child learns in the school, child learns from the social environment, child learns from the home environment. They pick up 95% of the language through their environment and not through route learning or teaching. This is a proven research. That's why the focus is more on early implantation, auditory verbal therapy, natural way of speaking to the child. You know why all these things are coming? Because the child learns through incidental learning. They learn from their environment. So these kind of experience books help adults to create opportunities to feed in language and reinforce incidental listening and learning, because that's an experience of the child. Some more points to understand why it is important. When you are sitting with the child, you are giving natural language. There's a bond, you are closer to the child. You are talking about everyday routines. And trust me, experience books are picked up almost every day, and the child will take everyone who is coming in the house, the child will pick up that book and show and tell again. So it's retelling, it's practicing again and again, the same word, the same language. So it is creating more opportunities. Answer and ask questions. Where did you go? What did you do? Then what happened? Did you like it? So these are all the questions you are asking through experience books. It gives a opportunity for conversation and turn taking. So these are the skills which are developed through these experience books. That's why we need to make these experience books. Do you all understand that why they are important now? Good. I get a yes. Thank you, Lokesh. And I'm so happy that you all are using this software and typing in, polling. It is a good learning classroom. And since you all are the users of Avatar app, you are all subscribers, you should take this opportunity every month. Every month we are going to do different topics. Now, since we know what is an experience book, how can we make the experience book for all? Right, I'm going to show you, Neha, all the age groups and how you can talk, because you all have children of different ages. I'll talk about all the age groups. So we understand what is an experience book and why we need to make an experience book. So let's understand how to make experience books. So to make an experience book, what do you need first? Can anyone answer? What do you need first to make an experience book?
Experiences.
Correct. You need to think of a theme. Like, on what topic would you like to make an experience book? I have listed some of them, but you can add, and depending upon what you can have a birthday party or any celebration in your house. So I have just mentioned some of them, like birthday party, zoo, going to a park, going to a school, picnic, visit to someone's house, some festival, metro ride, visit to any special place like Red Fort or Taj Mahal. So you need to have one theme. Then you need some materials. Very, very easy materials. You need to click pictures of the child when the child is experiencing that. So you need to be mentally prepared that, okay, suppose let's take an example of zoo. Now you know that tomorrow you are going to zoo and you have to make an experience book for the zoo. You will click pictures of child experiencing a zoo. So it can be buying a ticket, entering from the gate, passing through the metal detector, seeing the things when you enter in the zoo, taking a bus in the zoo, then reaching a bird near the bird cage. So I'm just telling you the steps of what the child is experiencing, and you start clicking pictures. Now, in this digital world, clicking pictures is the easiest thing. Everybody has phone cameras, and it's so easy to download and print them from your home itself. There's nothing, no much of a cost involved in making book. This book will be cheaper than the books, story books in the market. So all you need is once you decide the theme, then pictures of the child, then pictures of other members involved or pictures of that place. As I have given you some examples, you need a simple thick paper, a paper punch, ribbon and a glue stick. That's all. Now I would like to show you some samples. I hope I'm visible to everyone. Yes?
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a hand raise. Prabal, do you want to ask any question? Sorry, I just saw your raised hand.
No, all questions are answered. Simon.
Super. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so can you please mute your microphone?
About it.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you samples of some experience books. The first one which I'm going to show you is on a visit to a wildlife sanctuary. Is it visible now?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So if you see, it's a small booklet, half of A4 size, paper punch and a ribbon. So my theme is visit to Sariska National Park. So I've, when you buy a ticket, you always get a brochure or a, sticker or a stamp. So you can always put that here and paste a small sticker ticket so that child remembers that he bought a ticket to enter in Sariska. This booklet is made for a 2.5-year-old child, so there will be less of text written in it, and the pictures are very simple. I will show you certain books made for the older children as well. So this one is for a very young child. We need to keep it very simple and make it interesting. So this page shows the picture of the baby girl. That's Ananya, and she was, so I used to tell her that we went in a bus. Uh, we went with Dadi and Dada was holding you when I clicked your picture. There were so many people in the bus, so I talked about the bus. Then we entered and we got a welcome from the army band. So there was a tent. Here I gave vocabulary for tent and the band. We rested in the tent for some time. So there were so many tents. So here I gave language for singular tent and then plural tents. See, that's the kind of language you will give to a 3-year-old, 2.5 or 3-year-old child, making it simple and using the correct grammatical structure of the language. Then I met a journal there. He was wearing a uniform. So my idea of clicking this picture was uniform, army. He was a soldier. He picked me in his arm. He hugged me and loved me. So I am giving abstract language also. Hugging, picking up, love. All these things will come from a story. You can't teach words like abstract language like love and affection and joy, through showing. You need to make a child relate to the experience and learn this kind of vocabulary. So this way, we sat in a jeep and I was sitting, so my question was, who else was in the jeep? So who was there with you in the jeep? How did we go to see the animals? We took a jeep. So that's the kind of language. Then what you saw? I saw a peacock. Peacock has a long tail. He was sitting on this. So sometimes you're not able to click pictures, but what I used to do was collect lot of brochures. So in brochures also there are very beautiful pictures which you can simply cut and paste in the child's experience book. So this picture of peacock is from a brochure which we got from the Sariska Park. Then this picture is also from the brochure, this one. So here I'm talking about so many deers, I'm talking about plural, so many monkeys. So you should know your language goals, that if you are working on plurals, take those kind of pictures and help your child. And then you say, I saw the view of forest. Because when you talk about wildlife, we need to talk about forest, jungle. So click a picture of the forest. Again, this is taken from a brochure. So that's a simple book which has got around 7 to 8 pages and a visit to Sariska Park. Similarly, this was a visit to a place. You can make a experience book on festivals. So this is about Holi. See, you don't need to be a great artist to make an experience book. You need to be very, very simple. And that's why I picked up this book to show you. This is on Holi. Again, this is a picture from a magazine. If you can see in the newspapers, you will get lot of pictures before Holi. So I cut a picture and paste it. And a very simple drawing for the child to understand that what we use on Holi. So my language here, vocabulary was water cannon, balloons, different colors. So you talk about colors. You know, if you want to teach a new color, what will be the child's reaction if he or she is unable to speak? We don't do things to make a child speak. Remember, we are working on receptive language. We are building vocabulary. If a child has that kind of vocabulary, then only the child will be able to speak. So these books are not just meant for them to speak. It's okay. Do you know when you can start reading to your child? Anyone give me answer to that question? At what age can you start reading to your child? Okay, Sri Kranti says 1 year. Let's have some more answers. It's okay. There's no test going on. You should all
No,
participate.
no idea,
Type
ma'am.
in. It's okay, whatever
3
you
or 4.
feel. So Neha says 3 years. Shama, you say, I guess
3
before that. So just write a
3 years.
random
3 years. 3
age.
years, madam.
Okay, Sonal's mom says 3 years.
Yeah,
Any
maybe
other answer?
approximately 3 or 4 years.
I'm very happy I'm doing this session with you all. 3 months onwards, we can read small books.
Oh,
Samriddhi says 5 years. 5 and 3. Any other answer apart from these?
I'm
Prabal, do
saying
you want
3.5.
3?
no idea, ma'am.
Okay. You can start reading to the child from first week of birth. You need to start that early. 3 years is the time when it is done, finished. The brain is exhausted. Okay, let me tell you another research. Anne Sharma's result has shown that a child's ability to learn spoken language and develop good communication skill is maximum in humans life till 3.5 years of age, which means a brain's capacity to learn more words is only maximum till 3.5 years. After that, it starts decreasing. That's why you all are told to get early implantation, give early access, auditory information to the child so that the brain starts stimulating, so that the brain starts learning language. Because by 3.5, it starts decrease. It's not decreasing, but the rate of speed to learn new things decreases. If you put a baby in a family where there are 3 languages spoken, and if you put a 3-year-old baby, the 3-year-old child, a baby will pick up 3 languages faster than a 3-year-old child, because the brain is so fresh to absorb new things. It's like a sponge. You keep putting in, it will keep absorbing. And the power to absorb is maximum in first 3 years of a child, of a human brain. So you need to start reading to a child from first week of birth. And how do you read to your child? If you see these, there are books for 2 months old babies, 3 months old baby called chewing books. Just give them a chewing book. They are teething, but they have a book in their hand which they can chew. They have a book in their bathtub. Have you seen those floating books? Do you all know about floating books, chewing books?
No, ma'am.
Then, whose mother is from Dubai? I'm sorry, I'm very bad in remembering names. That's my weakness. There's okay, Shama, you go to the Mother Care store there. It's a international brand. You will get baby books there for 2 months old, 3 months old. So the reading has to start 3 year में बुढ़ा हो गया book के लिए. वो बुढ़े बुढ़ापे में शुरू नहीं करना, फर्स्ट वीक से शुरू करना है. So that's why reading to a 1 month old baby is not speaking. You know, we don't read a book for a baby to speak. We just read so that he gets interested in books, so that he learns more new words, so that he get time to interact. When you are reading to a child, you are giving him one-to-one attention, and babies, children love that. You know, that's why bedtime stories are so important for children, because now they know my mother is my mother or my father is going to spend some time with me. You know, otherwise we all have phones in our hands whole day. And that's the time you have book for the child. They love it. So read every day. Right? So I was talking about this sample on Holi. So make simple pictures so you can give simple vocabulary if your child is young. See, I just made some diamonds and said we ate burfi. Burfi is diamond in shape. I was working on a diamond shape. So for 3-year-old, this is a new shape to be taught. And mithai or sweets are very good examples. Round, round laddu, diamond shape burfi, square shape burfi. You know, you can relate shapes with the sweets. And then who all played Holi, how they were looking. This is a family. It's a funny family. Everybody is so happy. So you are giving abstract language to the personal experience of the child. And this picture I cut from the magazine. So you don't need to click pictures always. You can just cut it also from newspaper or magazines to make a nice book. So that's an example of, you can make, India is a country of festivals. So every month there is a festival. Raksha Bandhan, Holi, Diwali, Christmas, New Year. Every month you can make an experience book. Then another example can be a trip to your relative's house. Any question till now? So I'm showing you examples. This was for younger children, slightly older children. You can talk about family relations, Otherwise, you always teach sister, brother. Now you need to teach them the relationships. My aunt, my uncle, my cousin, my sister, and this is a trip to my bua's house. Who's bua? Bua is my father's sister. So you are teaching relations. You can teach child new vocabulary from simple to complex. So I am helping you to understand the language levels I am changing with every experience book I am showing you. So here we are making it more complex. How? Because here I am talking about different types of cars. So earlier we went by Jeep in the previous, but to make a complex language, which model of car was it? So I will talk about, say, it is Swift or Maruti or a Palio or whatever, Honda City. We went from that. Then I will talk about the different kinds of houses. So what is the difference between a house and an apartment? So I'm building up vocabulary for different houses. So my bua stays in an apartment. She's on 17th floor. We need to go by elevator. So I am giving higher language skills. Otherwise, I was just talking about we were staying in the house for a smaller child. But now we talk about different types of houses. So that's how you can bring changes in the language levels. Now coming to a 10-year-old child, I'm going to show you an experience book. This was made by a parent and I borrowed from her for this session to show you. So this is on visit to zoo. So the first thing parent did was click a picture of the entrance gate. So she's saying who all went. She is talking about the gate. What did the gate, what was the sign on the zoo? What did it read? So she said Mahindra Chaudhary Zoological Park. The mother wanted to capture the name of you say zoo. It's not zoo. For a 10-year-old child, you will teach zoological park and you will teach the name that I visited Mahindra Chaudhary Zoological Park. So do you understand how you can make it for a 10-year-old child? How complex you can make it? I'll give you more examples of how. Now here we have added the written text also. So parent has written this made to develop language in Hindi. She said I want to develop more of Hindi vocabulary skills. So she's written here. I will read it for you. Uh, हम सब जू के अंदर गए, हमने वहां पर फुवारा देखा. So she wanted to teach fountain as the फुवारा word. हम सबने मिलकर वहां पर आइसक्रीम खरीदी जो बहुत ठंडी ठंडी थी और हमें मजा आया. सो यहाँ ठंडी और मजा आया का कॉन्सेप्ट आ रहा है. अब आप ये पिक्चर देखें. सो इफ यू सी दिस पिक्चर इट सेज वहां पर झील थी. सो द वर्ड्स लाइक झील, आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट्स अ झील, lake. So she's talking about different types. So that's the kind of language you can build, write it down and make good sentences for the older children. Now she's labeled different types of birds. So if you see, younger children will call bird as a birdie. But here there's so much variety of birds, silver pheasant. So she's clicked up and clicked the pictures and she's written sentences under it. So what happens if you write sentences under it? This helps. So even for younger children, please write short sentences. Here she has written longer sentences because if the child takes this book to say grandmother, so grandmother will also read the same sentence. So the child will get repetition of the same sentence and he will remember the new words learned. That's the advantage of writing. Plus, when you have written text, you always move your finger from left to right. This helps them. This helps younger children to understand that a text is read from left side to the right side. There are words involved, so it's a visual memory they start developing. It's called graphic memory. So it's not important that if your child doesn't know ABCD, you will not write it down. Write it down. It gives them the information that a storybook has some text in it. It has some graphics. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So you can now this is a 25-page sketchbook which this parent has filled only for zoo. So a younger child will get bored. So for younger children, make smaller booklets, easy ones. They love the shorter stories. For older children, collect more pictures, make it more complex. I'll just read one more sentence for you. This mother says, हमने वहां पर चीते का पिंजरा देखा जिसमें वह घूम रहा था और फिर हमारी तरफ देखकर दहाड़ा. You know, the kind of heavy words she's used to teach this language is what is required for the older children. So it's not that you just click pictures and you paste and you do it for the older child. Make it a complex language. Now she says she's written मैंने बड़े बड़े दांतों वाले दो हाथी देखे. Otherwise for younger children you will write मैंने वहां हाथी देखे. Then for older children who knows counting, मैंने दो हाथी देखे. For older children, मैंने बड़े बड़े दांतों वाले दो हाथी देखे. You know, so this is the difference you will create while making experience books. So this whole sketchbook, this thick book, is for the older child. I hope this helps you a lot. Any question till now?
Uh,
Yes, please.
like ma'am, Prabal is very young, 2.5 years old, so he cannot paste pictures or use scissors.
Correct.
So should I involve him while I'm uh, maintaining this experience book, or I just make a book and then show him this is your experience book?
Very good question. A 2.5-year-old can cut with a blunt scissor. You know, if you help,
Okay, okay,
so
okay,
let the child enjoy sitting with you and making a
okay,
book with you. They will love it.
okay,
So instead of
okay.
the
Hmm,
glue,
hmm, hmm.
take a
Yes,
Favi
yes,
stick. Then with a
yes.
Favi
Okay.
stick, you will give language. Oh, this is so sticky. Rotate it slightly. Let's open it. Let's put the glue on the back of the picture. Let's
Hmm,
turn it and paste it in the
hmm,
center of the page.
hmm,
You are
hmm.
building a language again.
Okay, right.
You are talking about a page. You are talking about the center of the page. You are talking about the let's put the glue in the corner. I will sit
Hmm.
with the 2.5-year-old and teach all this. Then I
Okay,
don't need to sit separately and work on center and corners and
right,
sticky. So much language
right,
you will
ma'am.
give. So make it with your child. It will be good fun.
This is called abstract language, right, ma'am?
Yes. Abstract language is abstract nouns are those words which
Okay,
you cannot see but you need to feel them.
right.
Love is an
Get it,
abstract word. I am very upset
get
with
it,
you.
ma'am.
So how will you teach upset? You need to
Uh,
feel and show it.
Right.
So that kind
Right.
of language can only you can facilitate this language through storybooks. That's
Get
why
it,
we have
ma'am.
moral stories.
Yes.
Some children say they don't know how to share, so we tell them read a story on sharing.
Hmm. Hmm.
So A had a friend B and they shared and they became good friends. So moral of the story is if you share you will have more friends. So that's why these words are learned faster through storybooks. Any questions on what is an experience book, why we need to make them, and how we need to make them, and how we can use it? Shama has asked how many syllable words will be appropriate for a 10-year-old child. See, I don't know what is the implant age of your child, but if I'm talking about a typical hearing 10-year-old child, you will not think about syllables. You will just speak freely in a full flow fledged language, as complex as possible. A 10-year-old can read short stories, give answer to questions in the stories, and talk about what will happen next. So that's the kind of language a typical 10-year-old child will have. So don't be scared of restricting it to the number of syllables. It's crossed that stage. How many books can we make for our child? As many as you can. Every month gives you an opportunity to create a new storybook for your child because we in India celebrate all festivals. So, festivals, special celebrations like grandma's birthday. You know, trust me, my child is 19 and a half year old, and the books I'm showing you are hers. I have preserved them. This is like a treasure you will have for your memory. You will say, "Oh, see, I did this with my child." So it's like an album for you. It's an album through which your child will learn so much. So don't hesitate. Just make as many as possible. It's a good memory these days because of the story these experience books. At least you will take out printouts. I always fight with my husband that wherever we go we just click pictures but we don't take printouts. Earlier we used to make albums. I have labeled albums that Ananya's third birthday, Ananya's fourth birthday. After I think 6 7 birthday there are no pictures. It's all on some camera somewhere there. So this way it will help you to get some prints out and enjoy seeing them. Isn't it?
Definitely, ma'am.
Yeah, it's good fun. See, once you start doing it, you will start enjoying it. And you will
After
cherish them in your
yes,
life. It's a
yeah, definitely, ma'am. After this session, I remembered my father used to do all these things. We didn't know the concept of this experience book, but my father
ah,
used to do these things. उस टाइम
so
पर इतने
sweet.
कैमरास और पिक्चर्स का टाइम भी नहीं था मैम, बट
Yeah.
फिर भी वो हमारी मेमोरीज को कलेक्ट करके एक जगह पर पेस्ट करना और ये काम करते थे. एंड आई रियली थिंक आई कैन लर्न अ लॉट ऑफ from him for Prabal. Definitely, I will learn. I will ask him.
Very nice. I'm so glad. I'm so
He is
glad.
very fond of reading, and his vocabulary is very good. So next time I will go Dehradun, I will definitely learn new things.
Very nice. Oh, he's from Dehradun. I love that place.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So I am glad that this session has helped you all. So thank you so much for being so patient with me and listening to this presentation. I hope this has helped you a lot. And I have a humble request that we keep doing certain things in the app. So if you have any suggestion that how we can improve our application, please you can share now also, or you can write a mail to us. We'll be happy to receive a feedback from you, because trust me, this is my it's for me, it's a dream to it was my dream to reach out to as many parents and help them out through some platform, and Avatar has given us that platform, that whatever I have learned in all these 15 years as a professional and 19 years as a parent, I just want to help more and more families. That's the intention. So if you feel that there are certain things through which we can improve, we are improving day by day. We try, we keep thinking about new ideas. But if any one of you has got any suggestion, you can share now. We'll wait for 2 minutes. Yes, please.
Uh, as ma'am, like if you are sad from somewhere inside, the motivating words help us a
Hmm.
lot. And some people have that power, that aura, which you have, ma'am. So it's not a suggestion, that's a request. Uh, Write one line or two line or something daily or on weekly basis, just
Mhm,
like a suvichar, as
mhm.
we write somewhere in
Okay.
public place. Write something, one line or two line, that is motivating for our parents. So write it, please.
I'll do that. Thank you so much. I'll do that. I will write on weekly basis, and so I write it as an announcement. Do you get notification that
Yes,
there is
yes,
an announcement?
yes, I get.
Okay, perfect. So we will, I think, because mailing is a difficult task, but announcements are easy to make. So please upload short videos daily for your motivation as we are far away. Neha, if you see, we have added two sections in it. One is a weekly goal and one is a activity. So any activity we are doing in the center, if you see, we have uploaded holy video. So what we do is, whatever we are doing in our center here, we take those clippings and put it for you to get more ideas. So if you have seen the holy video, that it's not important that you do it on holy day only. See, those are the things. Suppose you are playing with water, you can play with coins in the water, do counting. So be a creative parent. Don't wait that if Holi will come, then you will do that activity. Not required. If you see an activity, like I'm giving you an example of, if you see the Holi video, there is an activity where the teacher, the therapist is dropping coins in the bucket, and there is a bowl hidden in the bucket because it's a colored water. So we are counting the coins. Let's count the coins. One, two, three, four, five, and then how many did go in the bowl, and then you count again. So you are counting. It's a fun activity. Then you say, oh, if you want to teach the concept of dry and wet, you say, oh, the corns have become wet, my hands are wet, let's wipe them, let's dry them up. So I'm teaching concept of dry and wet from this activity. I'm teaching a concept of counting the coins. So use that activity to generalize, just to play with your child. So that ways, I promise every month you will get videos, every week you will get weekly goals. So what we are doing now is, we are going to put printable sheets in weekly goals, so you can download and do that activity sheets. So every week you will get new activity sheet. And yes, I'll remember to write something good every week. So if you have any more ideas, any suggestions, do write to us, and please share this app. There you have an icon there to share it with more families. Make them aware about it. There's so much material which is free, downloadable. Resources are all free for all parents. We are going to add more resources also. I'm tying up with more companies now, more organizations, so that you get more resource material. So, thank you all and be safe. Please don't go in public places, you all know, and let's observe what our PM has told on Sunday. Let's respect and take care of each other.
Okay. Okay,
Because
ma'am.
healthy people make healthy nation, and we
Yes,
want our nation to be healthy.
definitely,
Yes.
ma'am.
Sure.
Yes. So
Okay.
all of you take care and good
Huh.
night, everyone.
Thank
Be
you.
safe.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Thank
Good
you.
night, ma'am.
Can we message
Right.
us if you have any doubt? You can message in the group. If you are on the WhatsApp group, you can message there. I will reply there. No problem. Don't expect an immediate reply, but I will reply there. Okay?
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Good
Bye.
night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
Take care.